You can create your own AI anime completely using AI tools. If there's a story you want to tell, but you don't have a full animation team, you can still create a high-quality anime series using AI, and it's easier than ever. I made an AI anime about this boy and his adventure to save his mystical forest, and I'll show you how you can do it too.
森はいつもこんな感じです。静かで、果てしなく、ほとんどの人が見ることができないような生命力があります。ここでは孤独を感じたことは一度もありません。精霊たちはいつも私と共にいました。
The first thing we need to do is to come up with a concept and a visual style for the story. My story is about a boy peacefully living with spirit creatures inside a forest. Then one day, all of a sudden, everything changes, and a plague erupts, damaging the spirits and causing them a lot of suffering. So the boy must go on an adventure to save his forest. I used image to video to create my animation. So I made the images first and then brought them to life using AI video. To find the visual style, I wanted to go with something with bright vivid colors and a whimsical, childlike feel to them, kinda like the Zelda games. So inside Midjourney, which is the image generation platform I used, I'll start by prompting for my main character, a boy. He has glowing orange eyes with sharp elf ears, riding on top of a spirit creature. I also described the background and environment with flames below on the ground, a blue sky. Now, there's tons of different art styles that we can choose from. Some are more sci-fi oriented, some are darker and more mysterious. You can make the visuals in any art genre you can think of. To find your perfect style, inside Midjourney, add the parameter --sref after your prompts. This selects the visual style you want to use. And then add a style number. In my case, I use 338. Each style number corresponds to a different art style. And there's an unlimited number you can choose from. I'll put a link in the description below to a great video guide that has a library of different visual styles for animations. For my animation, I created tons of different images for my character going on his adventure, as well as scenes building the world he's in. A magical forest full of wildlife and spirit creatures. By the way, there's some huge updates coming up, especially for AI character creation. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on those. Once the AI images are finished, it's time to bring them to life using AI video.
しかし、ある日と、精霊たちは変化した。森そのものが苦痛に叫び声を上げた。
To create the AI videos from my animation, I used Kling, which I think is the best AI video platform right now. Since I'm using image to video, I'll upload my anime illustrations right here. Below in the prompt bar, I'll tell the AI what my character is doing in the scene. He crawls forward, 2D anime animation. There's some extra settings below, like choosing between a 5 or 10-second video. Once we hit generate, Kling turns our anime image into a live animation full of motion. So here's the deal. 2D animation is probably the hardest style right now to animate correctly using AI. So using the right prompts is extra important. I've tested thousands of different prompts, and I found using words like 2D anime animation works pretty well. A lot of the times the camera motion in the videos is a little static. So we can add in extra camera motions like prompting for the camera to tilt upwards or rotating around the subject or the scene. Character interactions are also possible, although a little harder to animate. In this shot, the boy reaches out to touch the spirit creature while the camera tilts up. Introduce additional elements for storytelling. In this case, a red plague is slowly spreading itself onto the spirit creature. There's a huge variety of different animations you can create, but be patient. Sometimes it does take the AI a few tries before it gets it right. Next, I need to create an AI voiceover for my story. I used Hailuo's audio for this. Since animes are primarily in Japanese, we need an app that can create voices in different languages. So I'll search for a Japanese voice on the app. This decisive princess should work well for the story.
何かを変えたければ、
Even though my character is a boy, he's really young, so a female voice should work fine. Then I use Google Translate to create the Japanese text for my voiceover. So let's copy these lines over and paste them into the audio generator. And we've got the AI voice actor for our story.
森はいつもこんな感じです。
Before we put everything together though, no anime is complete without its own original soundtrack. We can create an AI soundtrack using the Suno music generator. I'll paste in lyrics for the AI song, which I generated using ChatGPT. And then inside the style section, simply put anime. After a few tries, I ended up with an AI song I think matches up pretty well with my story. Finally, it's time to put everything together. Use different sound effects. For this mystical forest setting, I thought wind chimes works especially well to set the mood. I also added in ambient forest noises to bring the world to life.
風、神社、耳を傾けることができ。
And here's how the final animation turned out.
森はいつもこんな感じです。静かで、果てしなく、ほとんどの人が見ることができないような生命力があります。ここでは孤独を感じたことは一度もありません。精霊たちはいつも私と共にいました。木々、風、神社、耳を傾けることができれば、それらは全て声を持っていました。しかし、ある日と、精霊たちは変化した。森そのものが苦痛に叫び声を上げた。何が原因かは分かりませんが、もし霊たちが苦しんでいるのなら、私は彼らを救う方法を見つけなければなりません。かつて霊魂は私を導いてくれた。今、私は彼らを光へと導かなければならない。
The most important part of creating an AI animation is keeping the characters consistent throughout. If you want to learn how to make your own consistent AI characters, go watch this tutorial.